Okay, let's start with the anterior drawer. Okay, so now we have two tests that we can do for stability of the ankle that are a bit more general: the anterior drawer test and the posterior drawer test. Well, especially the anterior one. Okay, so I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to do the posterior drawer first because it assesses problems at the distal tib fib. Okay, because I just did my distal tib fib test. Another test that can be done to rule out any issues at the distal tib fib is the posterior drawer test. So I'm going to start with this one instead. Okay, so if you want to do a posterior drawer test, you want to have the patient in the maximal dorsiflexion as you can. So I'm going to bend his knee as much as possible according to any issue that he may have at the knee, okay? And then if you find that it's not enough, you put a little bit of a towel underneath to bring it into a bit more dorsiflexion, okay? So the glides, we're removing the distal bones, okay? Now this is the drawer test for the ankle. It's a little bit different in the sense of I'm going to move the proximal aspect of it. It's just practically, it's just easier. Okay, so we'll just see it. Just come down a little bit actually, because then it's going to be better positioning for me. Okay, so I'm going into as much dorsiflexion as possible. Okay, and then what I want to do with my posterior drawer is I'm going to stabilize the talus in the front, and then I'm going to grasp the distal tib fib in the back, and I'm going to apply a forward pressure. Okay. Now, why is it called a posterior drawer and I am pulling forward with my hand? It's because I'm moving the proximal bone. Okay. And we're always looking at motion relative to the more distal bone. So as I pull forward, what's happening? Okay. So if I have the little foot here. Okay, so as I move this forward, what's happening to my talus is going back relatively to my proximal bone. Okay, so that's why it's called a posterior drawer, because my talus is moving posteriorly relative to my distal bone. Proximal bone, sorry. Okay, so let's do it again. Okay, so stabilize anteriorly, because we have to, when we do stability testing, we have to stabilize for sure one of the two segments, and we're moving the other one. Okay, so as much dorsiflexion as possible, I stabilize the talus, I grasp in the back, not too low to be in the calcaneus. I am on the talus, also in the back. I want to be on the distal tib fib, and then I'm going to pull forward and see how much movement I have. Now this is when we're doing stability testing. It's like ligament stress test. We're testing. I mentioned it in the lecture Monday. We're looking at, is there any gapping? Any what's my end feel?
Pain.
And any reduction of symptoms, any pain. So I'm looking at gapping, end feel, pain, or not. Okay. And when you do a ligament stress test or stability test, you hold the position for about 5 seconds to see if obviously the patient has to tolerate the 5-second hold. If he's going there and he has pain already, I'm not going to hold it for 5 seconds if I have my answer already. Now the hold for 5 seconds, the purpose of it is to probably more like to relax the muscle around. It gives the time for the muscle to relax if there's any muscle spasm or muscle tension. But if pain is more important, then you're not going to hold the position and irritate the patient. But in general, if you can, you're going to pull as far as you can to go to your end feel. Note what the end feel is like. Note if there is any gapping. And then you have to compare to the other side to see if there's a difference from one side to another to assess gapping. If he has an ankle issue on both sides, then it's harder to know. You have to rely a bit more on your clinical experience to know, typically what you should feel in most people in those tests. Okay, that will come with experience. Right now, make sure you base it on the other side if you can. Okay, So that's the posterior drawer test, and I'm testing the stability of the mortise. I'm testing the distal tib fib ligament. So if there's an issue with the distal tib fib, it's probably going to come up as positive, either in terms of gapping or having an abnormal end feel or pain. Okay? Any questions or anything to add? We're good?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.